What is going on, everyone? I hope that you're doing well. This video is geared toward pet owners. If you own a home or you're looking to buy a home and you have a pet, what amenities or accommodations do you need to make sure that you keep in mind so that you and your pet can live comfortably? The pandemic from 2020, 2021, and a little into 2022 as well has really changed our lifestyles in many ways, but one particular area involves your pets and houses. So what exactly do I mean by that? Stay tuned and I'll explain some more. My name is Stephen Kodabash and I'm a realtor located here in the northern Atlanta area, and I get to help people buy and sell houses every day. If you think back to the pandemic in the early 2020s, it really changed a lot of things in our lives. I think you all can agree with that. Think about your pets. How did it impact pets in the way that we live? One thing the pandemic did is it really changed the way a lot of us work. So for many industries, you can work from home now, or you can work remotely. So if we're all working remotely more now, then how does that impact pets and space in your home? Obviously, you're at home more, so what people have found out is, hey, I'm at my house more, I have some pets, so guess what? I need a little more space, or I need to really make sure that the home that I'm in can properly accommodate my pet. So if you're looking to purchase a new home, or maybe you've got a home right now and you've realized it doesn't really fit me and my pet's needs, what do you need to think about in your next house to make sure that your pet is properly taken care of? As a pet owner, one big thing you need to make sure you consider is a fenced-in backyard. I know that's kind of a duh kind of item, but still, make sure that, especially if you have a dog that might go outside often or loves to be outside. I know we've got some inside dogs and outside dogs, but hey, all dogs need to go outside sometime, right? So take a look at those properties that have a fenced-in backyard, and hey, if there is no fence in the backyard, then consider adding a fence. So if you're going to purchase a house, make sure that you keep that in mind, so when you're going through your budget and trying to figure out, okay, if I purchase this particular property, how much is a fence going to cost me? So what type of fence would work for you? You got to think about that as well. A privacy fence, semi-private fence. So they're all, and so sometimes you can put in just a plain chain link fence depending on where you live. So keep all those things in mind around a fence for your backyard, because it's great to have an area where your pet can just go out and run freely and not have to worry about a leash or something like that. Hang on, let's hit the pause button just for a second and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps to support my channel. You're the best. A second item to think about is durable flooring. It's probably not the best idea if you have a ton of carpet in your house and you have a pet, because pets come in and out, the carpet's going to get dirty, it's going to get worn very easily, and then you've got hair as well that will be constantly in your carpet, and you've got to vacuum all the time. So make sure you think about durable flooring. And one thing I'll recommend is luxury vinyl tile or luxury vinyl plank. It's extremely durable and it's waterproof. And if you have things like pets coming in and out, then it's great. It stands up very well to those types of environments. A third thing, think about a community with trails and sidewalks, right? Because you're going to have to go walk your dog or your pet sometimes, correct? So if you do that, it's super nice to have sidewalks because it's a lot more safe for you and your pet. And in some communities, I live here in the Canton area, not far from Atlanta, but in some communities around here, there are nature trails. So we've got nature trails that wind in and out of the neighborhood. And those are super nice as well, because not only can you take your dog on a nice walk, but you get some nice scenery through the nature trails. So if you can find a neighborhood with the sidewalks or nature trails, it just makes more of a pleasant experience for you and your pet. Fourth thing, think about adequate square footage. So y'all, going back to my comment earlier in this video, some of us are at home more because of our jobs. And I know a pet is not a human, right? But hey, guess what? They take up space. The pets take up space. So make sure that you plan for adequate square footage so you're not cramped and your pet's not cramped. And especially if you're working at home, you want to make sure that you've got some space so you're not on top of each other all the time. So consider the square footage of your house. As I said, I know they're not human, but they do take up space. Did you think about this? How about an outdoor play area? Just like there are playgrounds in neighborhoods for the kids to play, you have some neighborhoods that have an outdoor play area for pets. So not only can your pet go outside in your yard to run around and get some exercise, but hey, if you can take them down the street to an outdoor play area, then that's even more fun for the pet, right? So think about that when you're considering different neighborhoods and you've got a pet. Believe it or not, more and more homeowners are saying that they would pass up on an otherwise perfect house if it did not properly accommodate their pet. So as crazy as that might sound for you non-pet owners out there, but for the pet owners, I know that that means a lot. And it's really something that people are taking to heart. So I hope in this video that it's helped you out and has given you maybe a little checklist of things to look for if you're going to buy a property and you want to make sure that your pet will be properly taken care of in that new house. As if you are looking to buy a house soon, I've got an awesome video here on my YouTube channel where I talk about how much can you afford as you're going into the market and trying to figure out a budget for that next purchase. Give a listen to that video and it will help you out. It'll help you budget and it'll help you make sure that you don't get in a position where you can't afford that home. You don't want to have buyer's remorse, right? As always, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you and I will catch you on the next video.